Hello, y'all. Happy Sunday. It's Sunday right now when I'm recording this, at least. Happy whatever day it is to you when you're watching. There's a lot of videos out there talking about taking big, long rides, and myself included, I will very often record my long distance rides and camping trips and all that kind of thing. And it's very cool to share that. But I do want to take this moment to encourage people that a little ride around your neighborhood is just as cool in so many ways and very accessible. And it's a good place to start if you're not a bicycle rider regularly like myself and you want to maybe get a little exercise or just get out there and have a little fun. You know, bike riding is good exercise, but the thing that makes it great exercise for me is the fact that it's fun. And I don't think of it as exercising as I'm riding, usually, unless it's a really long ride and then I'm hurting at the end. But riding a bike is just fun for most people. You know, once you get the hang of it and you get the balance and you're not afraid as much as you are when you first start, it's just a neat little thing. You're balancing on this piece of metal and you're wobbling down the street, and it's a good time. The sun's on your face, the wind's on your body, and you know, maybe you'll get lucky and see some squirrels or butterflies or some nice trees. And yeah, you can wave at your neighbors. If you're like me, you can ride through your old neighborhood and reminisce about being a young man and hanging out with your friends here and getting into all sorts of trouble, which is what I did a lot around here. And it's a good time, and it's easy. It's accessible. I know that many of us have a bicycle like sitting in the garage, and you're not necessarily inspired to ride it because it seems like a lot of work to just get on it and go and plan and dress correctly and all that stuff. But you can just go on a simple little ride around the neighborhood, and it's very therapeutic. It's very nice. And I think that it is a good way to start moving your body. If you haven't been exercising, we're all very busy trying to pay rent, going to work, working hard, then we come home and it's hard to motivate to go do anything besides rest, eat and rest. And you know, that's how I am. I kind of force myself to do my exercise before I go to work. So that solves that. But yeah, we're all very busy and tired, and I think a quick bike ride around the neighborhood would be really beneficial to people. You know, it just, for me, it allows me to become a little more present. Sometimes I'll listen to music, but very often I will just take in the sights and sounds around me. And it's really nice, you know, there's squirrels and butterflies and birds. If I go a little bit north, I can see some peacocks cruising around. And in the evening or the early morning, I will encounter coyotes because we're kind of close to the foothills here. And it's pretty neat. They're cute little creatures, but you know, maybe they're a little dangerous, but they tend to stay away from humans, from my experience at least. But it's really nice. It's pleasant, and it's a nice break from the craziness of the world to just get on your bike and cruise around a little bit. And when you go on a short bike ride like I am right now, you don't have to prepare. You can just throw on some baggy tie-dye t-shirt you have laying around. I'm actually wearing my Crocs as I cruise because this is just going to be a quick ride. And it's very easy. And I just want to encourage people to not be intimidated by these people posting videos about traveling across the country or riding 60 miles with a loaded bike and going camping. I think there's a lot to be had from just getting on your bike and riding around your neighborhood. Maybe you'll meet some maybe you'll meet some friends, some neighbors. Maybe you'll just see things from a different angle than your car. That's what I find. Here's a little sign, the coyote sign there. And I have my little, I guess it's a river, but it's more of a wash. But yeah, so I'm coming up to my house right now. I'm going to end this video. I just wanted to make a quick thing and encourage people to get out there and just ride your bike around the block. It's easy. It's fun. It's therapeutic. It's good. And I think everybody should do it. You don't have to be a crazy bike rider and go giant distances. You can just cruise around the neighborhood and it's very pleasant. So hope y'all are doing well, and I will talk to y'all very soon. Peace.